Hello, Booby Tooby. This is Eli from the Bad Enough Dudes cast, and I'm here playing Prison Architect. This is a game where you build a prison and you zoom in to very fine detail and you zoom out again. It looks like it's started already, but I'm going to halt that because, I'm not ready. But, what you do is you build a prison and stuff. So, I'm going to start a new one. Just so you know, I've played this game like, maybe 5 times. All have ended in various sorts of failures. So, I'm going to start off with a pause. First thing we're going to do, this is something I found that you need to do, is we're going to increase the size of the delivery area. Otherwise, there's a bug, and if you build too much shit at once, they'll stand around and derpy derp, because the delivery area will get filled up. So, first thing we're going to do, build a foundation. That's step number 1. Prisoners will dig an escape tunnel unless you can stop them, and it's pretty much impossible, even if you have guards patrolling 3 feet away from them. So why don't you finish it, guys? There we go. Alright, so we have our first room there. So we're gonna need, like, offices and crap. And maybe some kind of wall to stop the tunnels, like a perimeter wall, I don't know. It's a pretty expensive prospect. So the cells have to be 2 by 3. So what I like to do that, and that, and that. There, 2 by 3. Beautiful. And then I get a little like that, and then a little dip, up, dip, boop, like that, and then, you get that, then there's a thing in here, and then there, and then with a bib, we'll put out, beep, beep, boop. We have several cells. Now, I'm guessing I didn't correctly calculate how big everything needs to be in here. So I'm going to start from this end now. And eventually I'll probably have some open space in the middle. And I'll just put like a door there. Here we go. Look at that. There, perfect. The door will go right there. What was that, 28? That's a pretty good size. Objects. Large jail door. Out you go to the Scotland Yard. And let's put this door here after all. Alright, that's one thing that's kind of cool. So if you buy an object, it immediately buys it and puts it in your deliveries area, or a truck comes and gives it to you. And then if you dismantle an object, or you decide not to build it like I did with this door, it just hangs out around here, and then if you try to build a door later, you'll use the ones in your supplies that you already have. One thing you'll also notice is that, they haven't installed the lights yet, actually, but once he does, lightning bolt, meaning there is no electricity. Why is it a lightning bolt when there is no electricity? I don't know, but there is. So, whatever about that, let's not worry about power for now. Instead, we're just gonna build beds and shit for these prisoners. The big thing we need to do is house our prisoners. Cool. Now we want a toilet in every cell. Boop, 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 boop. There. Look at that. Awesome. Last thing we need, of course, jail doors, but I tend to wait until they've finished everything else because the guards often will get locked out. Although, before you have any prisoners, it doesn't matter, so let's just do it for now. Later on, a guard has to open every single door, so if you're trying to get stuff built, you have to have the guards helping the guys in, which is kind of slow going and annoying. Okay, there, we got our first cell block. Oh, I also need to designate these rooms as prison rooms or cells, so let's do that. I'm gonna pause it before I do that. Cell. Ooh, that's not where I wanted it. Cell. Cell, Uno mas. So, one thing you'll see that's quite handy when you build a room, or you designate a room, is that it has these requirements, room requirements on the right there. You can see them. So, it gives you a size. So, minimum size 2 by 3. All those have it. Let's unpause because then it will fix itself. There we go. So these ones are already all set because the doors, etc. are built. They have the beds and the toilets. This one is not enclosed because the door isn't done. This one doesn't have the bed yet. This one has no bed or toilet yet. So you can see that if you had forgotten to build something, it'll tell you quite conveniently what to build, which is very cool. Now, I'm going to build a couple more foundations. So how big was this puppy? It was 28 big. Okay, so let's build another 9 by 28. Right like that. 928. And then we'll do another one down here. 928. 2 more prison blocks. That'll be handy. So, one other thing to note is when you get prisoners added into these prisons, they need what you can see is a holding cell. So that's a type of room here. And basically, if they don't have a room ready yet, then they'll get put in the holding cell. But for now, we're just going to leave this like that. And I better put a door in it. That's why it says requires entrance. So, same deal we did before. One door here. One door there. Here, and bueno, snachos. Cool. So they're building that. I don't need any more cells, but I'll definitely save some of these for more cells because that's really what most of your prison ends up being. This will be kind of my yard where the prisoners hang around when they want to be all yardy. So let's just designate that right now. For now, we'll put the yard like that. I'm sure that's fine. There we go. The yard currently needs to be secure because otherwise the dudes would run out, which makes sense. So, once we build a building over here, which I will do once these guys are done, we will have a secure yard. One thing to look at, too, is this timer ticking down. I have 8 prisoners arriving at 8 a.m., and they all are normal. That you can determine in this. I could click this and make it closed, and then no one comes into my prison. That is quite useful to do when you aren't ready, which I probably won't be. I've never been ready by the first 24 hours. So once it's getting close, if I don't have all of my stuff, then I'll just not allow them in until the next day. But one of the cool things about having prisoners is that they give you monies, so you should have it available by the first day if possible. Let's see. Jail door there and there. Alright, so we got our 4 wings here to our badass prison. And now I'm going to connect, after they're done with this anyway, I'm going to connect up this area and all the other corners, and we'll put some random things in there. So maybe like a fun times room for the people, maybe like a hospital area or something, I don't know. One thing I should do as soon as possible as well is start building offices for my warden shit. That way I can research new technology, which is important, especially for, you can see here that health and well-being, I need like a medical ward and crap, which I actually can't even do until I've researched health. Because the warden has to go and read a book or a Wikipedia entry on what health is, and that's fun. Okay. Hurry it up, hurry it up, hurry it up, hurry it up. Done! Ooh, sirens in the background. How atmospheric. Let's build another foundation here. Like so. Let's see, it's 8 by 9. So that means it'll be 4 in there. I don't want that. So what I'm going to want is I want to be able to have 4 offices, at least 2 fitting in this space. I'm going to make it an office-y space, which actually is a terrible idea if I'm connecting 2 prison wards here. So never mind, I'm just going to do that. Let's just do that. Yeah, cool. Happy Happy days. One of these will be like a holding cell with a bunch of solitary confinement bits, something like that. Maybe a visitation room. You know, and let's put a bunch of offices up here. How about that? So we can start here. Offices need to be 4 long, so if I build a fiber, that'll be big enough. Boom. That requires an entrance, which let's put in just one door for now. Staff door. They're the coolest doors. There. Rock! Building this prison! Building it! Quick, get your stuff, you lazy douches! I guess I maybe want to put a door here because it's a long way around everything. But I'm a little worried about that because prisoners sometimes will just like run out and your guards are complete morons. So maybe I should waste some money and just do like this double door thing. How about that? It's quite expensive, but hopefully it'll make it so that anybody going in, there's just double doors, they won't be able to get out quite as easily. Look at them go! They're multitasking 2 at once. One thing I could do is hire more workmen if I wanted to, but that's really not necessary right now, so I'm not gonna bother. So we got this now. Let's go ahead and make the holding cell in here. So the holding cell is gonna need, let's see, needs to be 5 by 5, enclosed, it's indoors, and has a toilet and a bench. Alright, so let's define that here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that'll be our holding cell, which is kind of lame because this is like exactly the wrong size for that to be perfect. Maybe I should do it like that. Whatever. Holding cell, 5 by 5. Now, we need to put some walls around it. Some brick walls, cool. And there we have it. And get a jail door. And then, what else do we need? Toilet and a bench. It's funny how it says passed and failed completely wrong. Once I unpause it, fixes itself. Toilet and a bench. So, put a toilet in there, and then a bench right next to it, so you can duke right next to where you sit. That's exciting. There's a holding cell. Why does it have to be so big? I don't know. So, now that we have that, we've got this extra space that's kind of wasted. There's going to be walls like that. So, one thing I can do is build a solitary cell, which I believe has to be not very big. Let's see. Absolutely nothing. It just needs to be enclosed. Alright. So, that'll be a solitary cell. And I'd have to move this door to do any other ones, which won't work with my prison layout, so let's just do one for now. That's all we really need. Figure it out later. Kind of a terrible waste of space, but, you know, whatever. This is expensive, but why not? Solitary door. And then solitary is right here. Sucks for you, stuck in solitary. Nah! Alright, I'm happy that they're almost done with those offices. Kind of. They decided to stop halfway through like a bunch of idiots. Once they're done, I'm going to hire a warden, which you can see is in my administration center job task. I'm also going to need a kitchen, a canteen, a holding cell, a shower. So the holding cell we've got covered there. A shower we do not. So probably shower's got to be something that everybody has easy access to. So we'll put it out here probably. So there's some yard. We'll have a shower. We'll have a kitchen in here too. So first thing I'm going to do actually related to that is figure out where the center of this is. It's going to be kind of annoying. Let's see, where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god, I don't know. Hold on. 28 meters there, 5 there. Oh, I'm gonna fuck it up. I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's too much of a pain to fix later. Finish them office. Nice. Okay. Now, I'm gonna have one office there, which needs to be 4x4 like we just did. It needs a desk, a chair, and a cabinet. First, let's close her off. Whoop. And then a desk. Where are you, desk? You're hiding from me. Office desk. A chair. A filing cabinet. These guys have pretty damn roomy offices. I'm just kind of like in the middle of a big open layout. I don't get my own anything. Look at this. 4x4. For all that. They got all this extra space. What do they do? Spin around in their chair? Come on. Come on. Come on, man. One big thing that I probably should do is build a utility station as well. So, let's figure all that out. First thing, we're going to need a pretty big kitchen. Kitchen, especially as we start getting more people, is going to need to be fairly large. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to plan out where the cells will be without actually building them. So 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. And then that goes like that. 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So I will use that to position things. 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, boop. 1, 2, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3. Done. This guy. 1, 2, 3, booper. 1, 2, 3, booper. 1, 2, 3, booper. Double hole booper. 1, 2, 3, boop boo. 1, 2, 3, boopity boo. Then we're gonna get the large jail door. I mean, the large jail door there and there and there. Rauk. All right. So we got prisoners arriving in 9 hours, and I've done exactly one of the things listed on the task sheet. So, probably not going to happen. Alright, we got a holding cell done too. Good for us. You know what I'm going to do, maybe? No, I'm not going to do that now. What else do we want to do? Pause that puppy. Start building some other rooms here. Oh, the office is done, isn't it? Almost. Okay. I think I can still hire a warden right now. Let's do that. Get in there, warden. That gives me bureaucracy, and I want to look up health. Research health. Good. Okay. Now. We need a utility building, we need a kitchen, we need a canteen, 2 guards, 2 chefs, and a shower. We actually could potentially get that stuff done in 8 hours. So let's see. For the utility room, first I might as well just build the utility things. So I need a power station. That thing's got to have some capacitors next to it. It's good to start with about 3. And then I need a water pump. So there's the size of my utility room. Now, let's lay out a foundation. There. And it doesn't need any sort of prison door, so we'll just do that. There's our utility room. Now, after that thing's done, what's our next task? So we've got this area here. That might be a good size for a shower. So let's let them finish, and then we'll do a shower there, and then we can make this whole area a kitchen. So we'll do that up all the way to the opening. There will be our kitchen. Alright. Get to it, slaves! Finish your job.